In Hillbilly Sports News. Submitted by I Love America.
Catfishing.
The Redneck Fishin Tournament is one of the most Merican pest control solutions in existence.
Is this when they grab it with their hands?
Dude, that shit's dope.
They get it through the mouth and they're like...
There's one of them like that where they like wiggle their fingers like it's a little worm. And they stick it into these cracks in the river. And they're like, oh my God, I got one. And pulls it out and the fucking catfish sinks its teeth into its forearms.
Holy shit.
I went through like a straight up binge of this like hand fucking catfish catching thing, and I think it's one of the dopest things on earth.
Gordon Ramsay points if they don't yell, I got one.
It's like bingo.
Right?
It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to actually hurt.
It does hurt.
They're fucking bleeding and shit.
These guys have like fucking bare hands though.
Women do it too.
Really? I never seen the lady one. Wow.
I saw the dads bringing their little kids in and teaching the little kids how to do it.
Yeah, they got little fucking catfish on their arms, dude.
It doesn't hurt. Yeah,
It does.
Like, bite all the way up to the middle of their forearm.
So they cover their arm in like chum or some shit?
No, I think they just stick their finger and just try to
it's just their
tantalize it. Because catfish will eat almost anything, so they're just going like this.
That's how they taste so wild.
Looking like a worm.
Gotta have
The
one.
fucking Asian man.
I have a rule about
Why is Asian
sticking my hand somewhere and not knowing what I'm seeing.
I agree.
No
That's
way.
my body. That's
That's
why
scary.
I can't get into the oceans here because it's just dark.
Right.
Are you 100% sure about that
I don't know
statement?
if a fucking gator's gonna be in there or whatever.
A gator.
A gator.
A gator.
Yeah, so Asian
gator.
carp is a type of fish that has been a big problem in Illinois for more than 2 decades.
Which fish?
Asian carp.
Damn.
How did he get
Asians
all the
are
way over
invading
there?
everything.
How'd that fool get all the way over there?
Yeah, so they started swimming up north along the Mississippi River.
Wait, Asian carp, that's just koi, right?
It's koi.
Oh, it's koi fish. Yeah.
I don't know how it gets in the system though, but it does.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so then they've been eating away at the local ecosystem, and so they created this woman.
They created a woman?
No, this woman, I'm starting my sentence again.
Alabama, Melissa.
Created this Redneck Fishin Tournament in 2005 to help deal with this problem by trying to catch as many as possible. So what they do is that once they hear the motors of the boats, they start jumping up. And so this whole tournament here is that these people that are participating, they have to use whatever they can get, minus fishing poles, to catch these fish.
Like nets?
So mainly nets or garbage cans or whatever they can get.
The helmet. That is awesome.
Gook fish hunting.
Jesus.
Invasive ass Asian.
Bear.
Fucking catching gook fish all day.
Yucky. It must be so stinky.
That's a lot, dude.
May what? Oh.
That guy's
all
awesome.
good.
Whoa, look at that shit flying.
Oh, dude.
Yep. And so people from all over the place join this tournament.
Yeah, I see them at the Chinese market. I just never knew how it was like cooked or eaten.
They don't look like koi fish to me.
And they eat them?
No, that's koi fish, but it's not fancy. So what they did is like, you know how there's rice paddies in Asia and stuff like that? They would leave carp in there for not only fertilizing, but they would eat this invasive little bugs and all
They're
that
like the
stuff.
roosters.
Yeah, they're like the roosters of the rice fields. And then they started breeding, like some of them would have nice color, and then they would just breed them, and then they would make fancy koi. Yeah, but that's basically koi fish.
And they eat them?
No, they're like,
They just kill them and dump them.
yeah.
Oh, no. This,
These guys?
Yeah.
This example, they don't, but in this, I guess they
These
do.
guys might eat them.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're saying that they catch about roughly 50,000 pounds of Asian carp each year that they do this tournament.
Damn, because they fucking invasive as shit, man.
Yeah.
They eat everything.
Like this year, they brought in 5,883 fish.
I feel like they just fry them up,
Yeah, they deep fry.
That's
Yeah,
tight. That's a cool
throw
community.
them in that little gumbo.
Carp in Korean cuisine, right? Because we don't eat carp in Japanese
I don't think
food.
we do, but I feel like maybe we use like soup. We cut it really thin and for sashimi. I think,
Carp?
Yeah.
Whoa,
So,
that's
like,
crazy.
I know
What
for
does
a
carp
fact-
taste like?
So the reason why carp is really hard to eat, it has a lot of bones. Oh. So it's not a really clean cut fish for people to consume. So even when they cook it in the South, they'll put like a cornmeal and they'll deep fry it, and so those bones will come up and they could pick it out. So that's like a way to prepare it. But specifically, people hate eating carp because it has a.
The minute David was talking about it, he was like, you know, the cornmeal and
Because I was just picturing a deep fried catfish.
I hope they don't throw it away and they turn it into like dog food or something like useful.
So they just catch them with nets? I thought people were reaching their hands in holes and shit.
No, that was a catfish.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I want to see that shit.
That's the cool shit, man.
You can't describe something that cool and
I was
then show me
guessing. I was trying to guess what it was because you said, what'd you call it?
Redneck fish.
Oh, redneck fishing, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I thought it was because you can't get more redneck to stick in your hand. And
No, exactly. That sounded amazing.
You know, when we went to Japan, I wasn't on this same trip with you guys, but I went to like a theme park, right? And they trained their koi fish to basically come up whenever you like start throwing food. And so you could be on this boat and you're just surrounded by fucking koi fish, and it looks like the boat is being carried by fish.
Oh, that's a
That
lot.
much just fucking fish around you. Just keep feeding them and shit, and then it's like
They were conditioned.
That's crazy.
it's pretty cool.
Well, here's one photo.
All right, that's more like it.
Damn, that thing is huge.
Oh, that was cheating. He has a glove on.
No.
I think that's blood.
Damn, that thing is huge.
He's wearing a bracelet.
It's my wedding bracelet.
Oh my god, look at this one.
Holy moly.
Is that real?
Damn.
Catfish get huge, dude. And the crazy thing about fish is that fish grow to the size of their environment.
Yeah,
Yep.
they said there's some like river monsters that are like, sometimes you just see it, but it's like the size of a shark or
And the
something.
reason why catfish can grow so big because they're bottom feeders and they literally eat everything. So their nutrition, how much they eat is ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Have you guys seen that show, River Monsters? Yeah. They go into the Amazon or like, yeah, they try
I
to
love it.
catch big fucking like Amazonian
We are
fish.
in the Amazon River basin.
Yeah.
Why do they want to catch
Oh, yeah, I know
them?
it sounds like that.
Exactly.
I think it's just like,
Jollies.
yeah, it's kind of like a
Catch and kill the oldest things on earth.
Yeah.
No, they
It's a show.
usually catch and
They
release.
catch and release.
Yeah.
Oh, so they just hurt it, they stab it a little bit, and then they release
They
it?
stab their lips open and then they release it.
Fuck,
No, they
man.
usually catch them in a non-hurt way.
Well, they
They'll use a net and they bring it to like, I've seen them like scoop
Oh,
a net
okay,
up
cool.
and bring it to shore just so you can see, and they go, there he goes again, back into the
Oh,
wall.
cool. They give it a heart attack.
depending on the show, what he'll do, because he's a scientist, so he does that to tag these animals to see how they live in their environment.
Yeah.
Or if he goes to a village and that's their main source of food, he'll actually catch it and give it to the villagers.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I back him up. I love that guy.
Did you guys see that? Remember that lobster story where it's like this lobster's like fucking 7,000 years
They don't
old?
die, right?
And they wanted to eat
they
it.
wanted to
I
eat it.
can't wait to eat this guy.
Right. And then they were gonna eat him, and then this lady came and bought the lobster and then let him go. She bought it for like $300 or some shit.
It's just ridiculous.
Would you do that or would you eat it?
I want to say that I would eat it for the funnies, but I would let it go. I'd respect, man. I'd be like, dude, this thing was this old.
How do you even get to tell their age? Like a lobster's age?
There's probably like its marks, like a tree ring.
Yeah, if you cut his claw off and you core it, you can count the rings.
I would eat whatever I caught. I mean, we spend money every day buying meat, so
Yeah,
what's
but
the
would
difference?
you eat an old lobster? He's been on Earth for so long.
But you buy and grill lobster, right?
He was here when James K. Polk was president, and you want to eat him.
Who the fuck is James K. Polk?
He was one of the presidents of the United States.
7,000 years ago?
I don't know.
I think to me it depends on which lobster tastes better. Does baby lobster taste better or does old lobster taste better?
I think old lobster wouldn't taste that good.
Then I wouldn't eat those guys. I'll try to eat the little young.
The younger, the better, I think.
It's smaller supposed to be better than bigger.
Yeah, I would eat the little ones then.
Because if you go to the market, the bigger ones cost more.
Then wouldn't that be?
I was like, wait.
Those smaller ones cost more. Yeah, it's the opposite.
The aquarium.
Yeah.
Pretty dark, dude. You guys been to 99 Ranch?
Yup.
Yeah.
My favorite petting zoo.
Yeah, man. It gets pretty nuts in there.
There's another one up here called Shun Fat.
It's even worse.
They got fucking tadpoles and
They got bullfrogs in there.
Oh, really?
yeah, they got some crazy
I gotta
shit.
take you to one. It's called Hawaii Supermarket.
Oh, dude.
They got red ear slider turtle. They got soft shell turtle.
Dang.
They got tropical fucking South American fish.
It's like shit that white people are like, oh, cool, we can put it in an aquarium and
Yeah.
get some rocks, and like it'll be like my little pet, and you guys are like, no, this is for
There's
eating.
that other one on Garvey, the fucking seafood one that specializes in crazy ass shit.
That one is crazy.
So this one has like
that one's like a literal pet store.
Yeah.
Really?
But you eat everything in there.
It's like got like blue spotted fucking fish, and it looks like you're in an aquarium, and you could eat that shit.
How do you even learn
crazy.
how to prepare those?
Got like snakes and shit, and it's like for eating.
No, it's all seafood.
Oh,
So
okay.
they got like these lobsters that have no claws and shit. It looks like cockroach lobster.
Whoa.
They got
Oh, what was that called? Langonkskinkunk?
Langoustines?
Langosteen.
Oh yeah, langoustine.
they're
I was like, why are you pointing at her speaking Chinese?
No, because we ate at a Mexican restaurant that had those. They specialize
They
in
had
it.
albino crab. It was all white. They had the fucking big long leg crab that you always see frozen, but
King
then
crab?
yeah, but it's alive.
Are they expensive? Everything you're talking about?
Yeah, it was like fucking emperor's seafood shit.
I got no problem eating crab because they look like such mean little fuckers.
They look delicious too.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah.
I could eat a crab, no problem.
Have you ever had a soft shell crab?
Yeah, we used to go crabbing with my family down in South Carolina.
Can you eat a turtle?
No, I couldn't eat it.
It smells like shit, dude.
Does it really?
Oh yeah.
It looks like it wouldn't taste very good.
See, he's already eaten one.
No, I tried.
Have you?
I visited my dad and his family in China when I was in junior high. And I remember I was outside playing basketball. It was time to come back home for dinner. And the minute I walked in the house, I was like, what the fuck is this smell? And my dad's, oh, just wait, it's gonna be good. And he brings out a plate like this, and there were like a stack of 4 turtles, and you could tell they placed it nicely, like in 45-degree angles, because one head was hanging like this, the other head was hanging like this.
Oh my God.
And it just smelled like shit. And my dad, he's like salivating. We sat down on the table, and he cut one of the claws off, and he goes, look at this. And I was like, oh, I gotta go to McDonald's. So I left and I bought a Big Mac. I was like, I'm cool with this shit, dude.
With the shell and everything?
That's so funny. That fool fucking, he gives you the claw like, hell yeah. It's like, Dad, you never fed me this shit ever in life. Why do you expect me to go?
Cause he's like, look how juicy this thing is. And it's just like a fucking claw, like all soft and jiggly. And I'm like, oh.
I like that we're all like, oh, how could they do that to the turtle? And it's like, give me some chicken nuggets with God knows what's inside it.
Yeah.
Like, for all I know, there's fucking turtle and chicken nuggets.
For sure.
But it's good.
Turtle nuggets.